What is going on, everybody? It feels like it's been forever since I did a live stream, and it was only last Friday. Only on the 3rd. Let me turn this backing music a little bit in the background. Got some Holocausto in the back. What's going on, everybody in the chat? Subhuman Annihilation Protocol. My mother-in-law passed away earlier today. Won't be watching live streams for a while. That sucks, man. It really does. You gotta take care of business. You gotta do. This is all like extracurriculars or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, definitely take care of business first, man. That shit sucks. I know. Been there, man. Well, not mother-in-law specifically, but deaths in the family. It's never easy, man. You guys just be there for your wife too. That sucks. Real bummer. Danny Death Machine, bruh. What's going on, dude? Super Coven, good to see ya. Dime Day Hells, sir. Hells. Super Coven, Hyperborean. We got all the 666s in here. Why you mostly play GBK and sketchy ones? Why do I play mostly GBK and sketchy ones? What do you mean? Dude, I've played throughout all these streams. I've maybe played GBK maybe 3 times. I mean, it's not like an every show thing. But why do I play it? I mean, did I even play it on the last stream? I did do it on the last stream. It was American only bands, and GBK is fucking great. So it's not like that's like the only quote unquote sketch band I play. That's probably the least sketchy of the sketch bands I play. Spirit World, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. Before we get this thing going, I was checking all these to make sure it's up on all the platforms. I was having trouble getting this to go to X. X has been kind of fucking with me, man, because, you know, doing some of like the political conversations on there, I don't know, like it keeps telling me like you have to keep reviewing whether I'm, you know, I have premium or whatever, which enables me to stream over there. So I keep getting notification as like your check mark has been approved, which means you have premium. And the premium is cheap, but it just allows me to stream through X, you know, to kind of broaden the, you know, the sources I'm able to stream to. But it like keeps like reevaluating whether I'm qualified, and I'm like, oh god, I must have struck a nerve over there or something. I don't know, but it looks like it is up. I did finally get it up. That is a whole other batch of crap that goes on the timeline over there. Maybe we'll get into some of this later, man. Maybe you guys have strong opinions about this Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk thing that trial started. So like my whole timeline is just flooded with, dude, every fucking like, you know, armchair sleuth that is like an investigator that thinks they know everything about like ballistics and bullet trajectories and everything about how to analyze, footage and stuff. It's like, dude, let the trial happen. We'll listen to some information. Everybody's just already like bought in. That's just so typical of politics, man. You're not gonna get any kind of truth from fucking the complete tards on X. And that's not to say that there's not anything to it. It's like any kind of a conspiracy thing. Maybe we'll get into some of that in the middle hour. We got a little bit of stuff to talk. On the second hour, Elon Musk is on to something. Maybe, I don't know. It happens every once in a while. I don't know exactly what triggers it, but we are going to do a lot of fucking metal before we get there, fellas. If you want to support the stream, right here, tpublic.com/user/Iron Casket. You can get you any of that shit and various, different items. If you want to support financially, do it through Rumble. Do not do it through YouTube, if that even is an option. I don't know if I have to manually do that, but don't give YouTube money on my account. And also, just support the stream for free, whatever you're watching this on. Hit the like, the thumb, whatever the fuck it is. Wherever you happen to be watching. I would recommend everybody go to Rumble. That's kind of like the host thing. That's kind of where my home base is, Drewcifixion now. We are up on Kick. We are up on YouTube for the moment. We are up on X. And we are up on Rumble. Big Mingus over there, our resident Kick user, is over there on Kick. I see. Aside from that, yeah, just in whatever way you can hit a like or whatever, that helps with whatever algorithm it is on. But I am basing it out of Rumble, and we will be dropping YouTube after about the first 30-45 minutes or so. So, yeah, remind me later, Hyperborean. Maybe we'll get into some of that. I don't have anything like ready to pull up. I have some other stuff like 4th of July related to pull up, but I don't have anything specifically on that. Like my personal opinion, I got to keep it PG for YouTube because we are still on YouTube for now. By the way, when you see this, that means we're knocking YouTube out. Head on over to Kick, Rumble, or X, preferably Rumble, because Rumble is the only one that's going to show up on the screen here. On the chat, YouTube and Rumble are the only ones that show up. Kick does not show up here. X does not show up here. Don't have all that set up. It's just Rumble and YouTube shows up on the chat here. So if you want your comment to show up on the stream, as some of you folks like to do, then I would recommend you come over to Rumble. I'm drinking a white Monster. You see that? I got shamed by a 20-year-old that I work with because I always drink like the low carb, like the blue one. What's up, Salva? How's it going? And he's like, oh, you could always tell a guy's age by what kind of a Monster he drinks. I'm trying to blend in with the youth so they can be, again, I'm on YouTube, less non-hetero. Because I noticed that about a lot of the Zoomers. Soft. With a capital T at the end. I'm trying to do my part, reverse that. Like a Starship Trooper guy, I'm doing my part. Anyways, we're going to play some more fucking metal. And in about 30 minutes, we're going to drop the YouTube stream. And we're going to go straight over to Rumble, Kick, and X. Join us over there. But we have more stuff to play here for sure. We got a lot of metal. Hell's White Monster Power. That's right, brother. Alright, let's do some Volcano. 5 skulls and 1 chalice.
Let's go! Five schools in one color.
Two girls and one chalice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, it does. It sounds like five schools. Five schools. I love the South American shit, man. I've always just loved that kind of like raw style. And that's a fucking band, you know. Everybody really knows, everybody really thinks when you think of Volcano, you think of Bloody Vengeance. But, dude, just going back and listening to all these different things that are spread out over the years, there's a lot of really good shit that a lot of it's hard to find. But I just kind of like am going back and like picking it up because they continued that style. Once they started that style, they stayed with it. And they still put out good stuff. So, like, I kind of want to get my hands on some more fucking albums like that one. Some of the album covers are really cool too, but like all the music's actually fucking quality, man. And the only thing everybody even talks about is that first album. But yeah, we're gonna get into some of that Kirk stuff. We'll get into some of that later. We'll talk about it. Just briefly, again, I don't have anything. I didn't plan anything. It's just like, dude, it's fucking everywhere. Everywhere, man. But we do have a bunch of not YouTube friendly stuff that we're going to be playing later. Again, we are going to switch over, drop YouTube, and we're going to do Rumble, Kick, and X, and we'll be playing some of the more, you know, edgier, sketchier stuff. I've got a lot of things lined up, a lot of really good black metal lined up. That's for fucking sure, man. Like once the algorithm started kind of getting what I was looking for in the moment, you know, because I've been like listening to other shit. Once the algorithm caught wind of like, okay, this is kind of what you're looking for, YouTube's algorithm can be very rewarding, man. I've found so many good bands through it. And ironically, you'll find really good like sketch bands, like NS bands. But it's, you know, obviously they don't want you to play it and talk about it on YouTube. It's just part of their rules. So, just some more Brazilian stuff, and then we're going to move on to a few more American leftovers from the 4th of July show. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun. I guess that's the reason it feels like it's been a long time since I've done a show. Even though it was just last Friday, so much stuff has happened since then. We had all the stuff on the 4th, and I've had like all these different outings and stuff. It feels like it's been like 3 weeks since I've done a stream. It's only been a few days. Anyways, Escado Napalm Holocausto. What's up, Lord of Annihilation? Good to see you. let's go. Fuck yeah. Good Brazilian shit there. Holocausto. That War Metal Massacre EP. Fuck yeah, Lord of Annihilation said your stream should help me get through all the bullshit that I'm going through right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another guy who's bummed out. Needs a pick-me-up. Well, we got some pick-me-up tunes for that, man. You guys want some old school death metal? Old school death metal. One of the early death metal bands I got into in the early 2000s. It was a love at first listen. I thought this band was so ridiculously over the top heavy, and since then it's become almost like a meme. It's another one of those bands where kind of like a modern fan base is kind of spoiling the fun a little bit, but it's still like, you know, once you have that nostalgia, almost like muscle memory for these early bands, it's I can't put it down. This is another band that was ironically a huge influence on the Iron Casket stuff with the drum machines and everything. Oh, that's right. You're the fucking screen names threw me off. That's right. Lord of Annihilation, yeah. Mother-in-law passed away. And the first counselor I had passed away on... Damn, dude. Back to back, eh? Yeah, just try to, you know... You're in the right place when it comes to fucking, you know... tough tunes and all that sort of thing, and rising above, perseverance and all that, man. I mean... what can you do? Rolling over and dying ain't a fucking option, you know what I mean? As much as it sucks, I mean, it really does. Maybe this will cheer you up a little bit. Old school death metal. I'm talking, of course, about goddamn Mortician. Love old Mortician. Zombie Apocalypse, by the way. The heaviest riff ever recorded, in my opinion.
They're after us. They know we're still in here.
They're after the place. They don't know why. They just remember. Remember that they want to be in here.
What the hell are they?
They're us, that's all. There's no more room in hell.
What?
Something my granddaddy used to tell us. You know Macumba? Voodoo. Granddad was a priest in Trinidad. Used to tell us, when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Fuck yeah, man. It's like so comically heavy, dude. Yeah, some of these were that one and this next track. These are holdovers from the 4th of July show where I play nothing but American bands. I had a couple of these tracks left over, but yeah, that was one for sure. I was like, man, we're going with American bands. How can I not play Mortician? We're gonna do one more here while we're still up on YouTube. I would recommend anybody who wants to keep watching the show, head over to Rumble. The link's here on the screen. Rumble, you could join Big Mingus over there on Kick. He loves Kick. You can watch on X, but your comments won't pop up here. Basically, your comments will only be Rumble. Big Mingus over here, head banging his fucking ass off on Kick. We're gonna do one more here though, and then we will be knocking out YouTube, so we can go have fun and use slurs and profanities and play sketchier tracks that YouTube doesn't like. But the last holdover from the July 4th show, classic American band, one of the best thrash bands of the 2000s. I will agree with old J-Dog on that one. Toxic Holocaust from Evil Never Dies. 666. Up. Hey, you know what? Speaking of Toxic Holocaust, when are those sons of bitches? When's Joel Grind? I had to go look up on Metallica and make sure I haven't missed an album or something. When's the last time those sons of bitches put out an album? 2019, wasn't it that Primitive Future album? Dude, it was. Primitive Future 2019. Fellas. Or, I say fellas, specifically Joel. Like, what's going on with that? Maybe he's going to do the thing where he just never releases an album again. I like all the eras of Toxic Holocaust. They definitely sound different. The best is Evil Never Dies. But I liked even Primitive Future. I thought it was good. But, yeah, man, that's actually that's kind of a crazy amount of time. I know they tour like crazy. All right, guys. We are knocking YouTube out. If you're over on YouTube, man, feel free to join us on Rumble. Rumble.com/Drewcifer. You join us on Kick. Go hang out with Big Mingus. The emoji game is on point on Kick. I'll give them that. Kick.com/Drewcifer with a 3 instead of an E. X.com/autopsy_87. The fellas, YouTube's got to go by. Knocking her out. Dropping